process. Beautiful. I've started the process, and you will see that box that's going to come up saying that we are.
All right, it's already done. Go ahead. Good. We're live on Facebook.
Oh,
No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm now putting this in. Now we're live.
Yeah, now we're live.
there we go.
Yay. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the space. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Wake Up family. Grand Rising, okay. We are live. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you come into the space,
Peace and blessings.
love, great rising, great
Peace,
rising,
family.
great rising, great rising. Morning, Teresa. Peace, Adam. How y'all doing? Grand rising. Peace, Joy. Grand rising. Morning, everybody. Grateful for you to join us this rising. Morning, good morning. Again, welcome, Facebook family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you're joining us, just settle into your space. We're going to have a meditative experience this rising. So, be comfortable in your space. And just be ready, breathe.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Grand Rising family, Grand Rising. I am Angele, and I am the founder of the Ampersand Group and Journeys in Harmony, where I support women to live more harmoniously through holistic practice, using food as a catalyst for transformation. And today, we will discover how to nourish the colors of our energy as we journey through our 7 primary chakra energy centers. And so, we all know about our 5 main, like, primary senses that we've, come to know over our lifetime. However, there are many, many, many senses of the body, and the chakra energy system is another one of these systems and senses that we have working within our bodies. And so we're going to journey through these energy aura fields, and we're going to have a bit of a meditative practice. So as you're coming into the space, get comfortable. If you want something to hydrate yourself, be prepared to take screenshots or notes as we're going to just really dive deep into understanding these various other fields and senses within our bodies, and how to, be balanced and aligned, and recognizing when there's misalignment going on within us. And so we first want to start with just like really understanding what our chakras are, right? We can put up the first slide now as well. So the word chakra is a Sanskrit word originating ancient Hindu practice. And the word actually means wheel or disc. And so these energy fields within our bodies, they work as, there are many chakras. So we know about like 7 main primary ones, but there are many different senses and many different energy fields that are happening within the auras of our bodies. And so the chakras align from the base of our spine through our spine up through the crown of our head. And these energy aura fields, they are invisible energy, and which keeps us vibrant and healthy. It governs our psychological, emotional, and spiritual states of being. So to visualize the chakra in the body, imagine a swirling wheel of energy where matter and consciousness connect. And these swirling wheels of energy correspond to various nerve centers within the body. And so each of these centers corresponds with a different color, as you can see here on the image. And it also has a different, each aura has particular characteristics that it governs. And so our root chakra, which is our first chakra, is at the base of our spine. And it's associated with the color red. It honors earth and earth energy. Our next chakra is our second chakra, our sacral chakra. Oh, our root chakra is associated with the color red, as you see. The next chakra is our sacral chakra. It's associated with the color orange, and it honors the creative life force that we all have within us. Moving up the spine is our golden light, our solar plexus chakra there, and it honors the life force, who we are innately in the cores of our being, associated with the color yellow. Moving up to the heart chakra, and it governs all matters of the heart, compassion, feelings, and it also, as you see, it's connected with the color of the energy green. The throat chakra there is connected to voice, expression, and it honors communication, and it's connected with the color sky blue, bright light blue. Moving up to the space in between your eyes, that's the third eye chakra, and it honors our psychic abilities, our seeing abilities, and it's right there in the middle of our forehead, and it's connected with the color indigo. At the very top of our crown is the crown chakra energy space, and it honors spiritual connectedness and connectedness to all things. And so when these energy centers are balanced and aligned, we flow through life, we flow through, we have great balance in the world. But there's also times when these energy centers are not aligned, and we're going to get into recognizing what shows up for us. So let's ground ourselves in these senses. with a bit of a meditation. So if you're lying down, elongate your spine, elongate your body. If you're sitting, plant your feet in the ground if you can, and just take a deep breath. Begin just to settle into your body, elongate your spine, whether you're sitting or if you are, I want to see y'all. If you are sitting or if you are lying down, just elongate your spine, sit straight up, or, lay your body down. And we just want to take some grounding breaths. We can take down the first slide as well as we settle in. Take some grounding breaths. And starting with the first chakra, the root chakra, located at the base of our spine, it connects us to our instincts of survival and our sense of feeling grounded. Imagine a red light coming from the base of your spine. I invite you to connect with this space in your body. The root chakra is connected to the energy of survival. And again, the color is red. Focus on where your tailbone is located and breathe into this space. See if you can feel this space within your body. Maybe you move side to side or in a circular motion, or perhaps you're just still. Connect with this space and just do what feels right for you. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Take another breath. And I invite you to begin to bring your awareness to your abdomen, just below your belly button. This is the area of your sacral chakra, connected with the color orange. Located in the reproductive area and connects us to our feelings, emotions, sexuality, and creativity. Connected with life energy and creativity. Just as we did with our root chakra, imagining red, I invite you to imagine an orange light emitting from this space, just below your belly button. As you breathe, feel into this space. Imagine orange light emitting from your abdomen. And just think about how this feels for you. Do you feel anything at all? Do you feel light swirling about? Take a breath, and inhale and breathe into this space. On your next inhale, move up the spine to the center of your abdomen, right above your navel. This is our solar plexus energy, honoring the life force, connected to our ego, our will, and personal power. This chakra energy aligns with the color yellow. Imagine yellow emitting from this space within your body. The key words here are personal power, self-esteem. Feel into this space. See how it feels for you. Connect with this energy right above your belly button, your navel. And if it feels right for you, place your hand on these spaces as we are moving up through our energy centers, becoming more aware of them. Feel into this space. Imagine yellow light above your navel. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Let's continue moving up the spine to our heart chakra, in the center of our chest. Our heart chakra honors the heart. It is associated with the color green and governs our ability to love unconditionally and to heal. It connects us to our emotional self, brings harmony, forgiveness, serenity, and love. The key words here are unconditional love, healing, and connection. Imagine a green light emitting from your heart center. How does this feel for you? How are you feeling? How are you connecting? See if you can feel the space in your body and the energy there. Or maybe there's blockage there. You know, how are you feeling? Are you aware of this space at all? Take a breath and breathe into your heart center. On your next inhale, we'll move up the spine, up your body, to your throat chakra, located at the base of your throat and connected with the color blue. Our throat chakras honor communication. It's the energy center that governs our speech and our creative expression in the world. Communication, self-expression, and creativity are connected with this energy center. Imagine sky blue light energy emitting from the base of your throat. Breathe into this space. See if you can connect with this energy field. Take a deep breath. And on your next inhale, we will move up our bodies into our sixth chakra, which is our third eye chakra energy center, located in the center of our eyebrows. This connects us to cosmic insights and our psychic energies. Associated with the color indigo, like a mix between purple and blue. And I invite you to just center on this space between your brows. See if you can feel into this energy center. As you breathe, send light and breath into the place in between your brows. And take note of what comes up for you. How are you feeling? Can you feel? And on your next inhale, exhale, move all the way up to the top of our crown. Our crown chakra honors spiritual connectedness. And our crowns are associated with white and sometimes purple light. It governs our spirituality, pure consciousness, transcendence, and unity with the divine. Located, again, at the very, very top of our crown and connects us to our higher consciousness. Transcendence, pure, and consciousness are the elements that associate with this energy center. See if you can connect with this light at the top of your crown, with this energy at the top of your crown. Breathe into this space. Take note of how this feels for you. Now, I invite you to scan your entire body and check in. Can you feel all of these spaces within your body, all of these energy centers within your body? Are you not able to feel these spaces within your body? How were the colors that you envisioned? Were they bright? Were they dim? Were they glowing? Or were they sharp colors and rays of light? Do you have awareness of these senses within the body? Any connection or disconnect? As you continue to breathe, I invite you to come into the space. And you don't have to come out of your meditative space. We're going to journey through these energies for our time. So continue to flow. I would like to open up the space to hear from you as you're coming back. What comes up for you as we just became a little bit acquainted with these energy centers within our bodies? Feel free to type into the chat or raise your hand if you would like to speak or just come on. I see a hand here. Okay.
Yes, Quasi has his hand up.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that meditation. That was really fantastic way to start the day. What came up for me was as you kind of gave us the anatomy of where we should visualize, I could feel my spine kind of realigning itself. And what was interesting for me was by the very end of it, with the crown chakra, I started visualizing myself almost third person, smiling, which was a new feeling for me, or kind of a coming back to home feeling. So I don't, it's the sound of your voice, and just I didn't hear the sister just kind of talk about the chakras. I don't hear that a lot in the wellness spaces. So I think that was also just being able to trust and connect, also being the community that it is. I thought it was really powerful. Kind of feeling everything line itself back up. Things I didn't even know were blocked, kind of relining themselves back up. So thank you a lot for that.
Good, brother. Peace. So it sounds like you have a bit of familiarity with the chakra energy centers and connecting in these spaces. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for your share. Awesome. Do we have anyone from Facebook that has chimed in?
Oh, not as of yet.
Okay. Wonderful. I would love to also hear and bring someone else into the space, maybe someone who does not have so much familiarity with these spaces. Or we can intuitively select someone from our community.
How about Kyra? Haven't heard from you in a while. Are you able to come off, Kyra?
I am, but I literally just got on.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem.
No problem, sis.
About Kaisha, are you available?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So yes, I was able to participate in this meditation practice, and the only experience that I have with learning about these chakras is through the Wake Up Everybody community. So yes, I was able to follow along with this meditation. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to focus on each individual chakra as you was going up the body. And I really tried to bring my focus back into the area of the body that you were mentioning. So I'm not too sure why my mind was going other places. It was weird because I do like to meditate. I think maybe because I wasn't laying down, I'm sitting up in a chair at my table. And I guess maybe because I just wasn't, laying down. I don't know. But yeah, so I apologize. I just wasn't able to focus on those
No,
areas.
no apologies needed. There's no apologies needed. Again, grateful for your share, grateful to have you in the space. And so what I'm hearing is that there might be, you were able to connect in some spaces, but not so much in other spaces. So do you recall those areas within your body that you were able to feel? And as we were kind of going through the body, were you able to feel or sense any tugging anywhere, or when your mind did happen to drift off or you weren't able to focus, did you happen to notice that happened in any particular spaces within your body?
Yes. So an example would be when the crown chakra, when you reach the tip of the crown. I think I was questioning myself because you said spirituality, and I was just questioning. I maybe having a conversation in my head or questioning myself about, is this how you get connected more to, the Bible? Well, it depends on your religion, but get connected more to your religion. Is this how you understand it more? Through the crown chakra. Same thing with the third eye. So I could tell you in my mind with the third eye, I imagine me having actually a tattoo, because I've seen people do that, a tattoo in the middle of my eyebrow. And as a representation of the third eye, but then I said to myself, because I work in an office setting, like that's not professional, so I can't do, so this is just what's happening in my, this is just what happened in my head. Same thing with the abdomen chakra, my thoughts were drifting to that gut instinct, that we have. And when the last time, and then, to certain conversations that my gut said on that, things just wasn't going right, So I guess my mind was going towards examples of what you were describing, and in my life, bringing up memories. It was bringing up memories of what you were describing. So I guess I was in tune. I just
That's what I was about to say. It sounds like you were right in alignment, and that you were very connected to those spaces and what it brought for you and what came up for you. Very much so in alignment with all of what you just said about, yes, that gut instinct. That's exactly, and we're gonna talk about that as we delve deeper into our conversation. But as you gave that as an example, our abdomen, our solar plexus energy, when they talk about listen to your gut, that's that energy force, speaking to us. So sis, you were very much so in alignment and present.
Okay. Excuse me. I guess when you start speaking, you start to realize, oh, yeah. So I'm sorry for the beginning of that. I guess I was paying attention.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for your share.
Thank you.
We can put the slides back up now as well. So, yes, we're going to dive deeper into these elements and really become familiar and have a knowing and an understanding, rather, of recognizing, these characteristics that are associated with these energy centers. There are various emotional symptoms or emotional characteristics, I should say, that are represented through each of our chakra energy systems. So as the Sis Kaisha just noted to, when thinking about our crown chakra and our spirituality, how does this connect? Our third eye, all of those things that just pointed to are very much so embedded into how we show up in the world and just how we move throughout our day. So we're going to dive deeper into the root chakra. We can go to the next slide. Starting at the base of our spine. So as we're going through these, I invite you again to just center into your bodies, breathe through this. As we're going through each of these energy centers, just imagine this light, or imagine these spaces within our bodies. And I invite you to just, think about, how are you connecting? How does this feel for you? So our chakra energy centers, again, they go from the base of our spine, with the root being the first chakra, up through the top of our crown as the seventh chakra energy center. And as we are aligning our energies and balancing, it's important to start at the root. The root chakra is connected with the element of earth. And it's really the foundational place into which all of our physical existence comes into being. It's the foundation for our health. It connects us to this physical plane of existence. And it's the basis for the development of all of our other chakras and energy centers. So from this standpoint, it's very important to balance this chakra energy center first, as it is believed that this is where we draw all of our life force energy from on this planet. And so there are emotional symptoms of imbalance here. So when we're not feeling balanced in our root chakra, it may manifest in low energy. We can be easily angered, feeling disconnected or unsafe, kind of feeling all over the place, not grounded, in this earth energy. Greediness, controlling behavior, aggressiveness may also be emotional symptoms that this root chakra may not be balanced. Possible physical imbalances may be a poor immune system, weight gain or weight loss. An underactive or overactive sex drive may also be symptoms of an imbalance in this energy center. Anemia, depression are others as well. But when we are balanced, we feel very secure in our world. Daily tasks are effortless, and we work with the world. Things just seem to flow and not against the world. And so I invite you to connect with this energy center, breathe into this space, and consider and think about, how are you feeling emotionally? And also, what is your physical body feel or sense as it relates to connecting with the earth, this earth energy? And also remembering that this first root chakra is connected with the energy of survival and security on the earth. So I just invite you to consider this within your body. Take a breath. And our second sacral chakra energy is connected with the color orange. And this energy center allows us to experience our true desires and to see the world as a magical and beautiful place. It governs our self-worth and our relationship with others. The color orange, again, is associated with this energy center, and the element for this energy center is water. Water. Emotional symptoms that your sacral energy center may be imbalanced. It may be jealousy, guilt, possessiveness, or shame of your body or sexuality. Challenge in manifesting one's creations due to negative self-talk may be another emotional symptom of imbalance. You may find it hard or challenging to be your authentic self. Physically, this may manifest in aches and pains in the lower abdomen, irregular or painful menstruation cycles, bladder or urinary tract infections, kidney infections, things of that sort may manifest physically. And when we are balanced, we are open to intimacy and have a great passion for life and living. Feelings flow freely when we are in balance in this space. And we have great self-confidence and are comfortable and confident in our abilities and strengths. We are open to intimacy, and we have a great passion for life and living. So as we just connected with these two root and grounding energy centers within our bodies, I invite you to just be present with them, connect with these spaces in your body, and just sit for a moment. Breathe into these spaces. And I invite you all to come in. Let's talk. What comes up for you? Um, are we feeling balanced? Are there any imbalances here? Yes, we will talk about how to be in balance. Yes, yes, yes. Um, let's just start. V, would you like to come into the space? Yeah, come into the space, Sister Z. I would
Also,
love to.
Angela, I
Uh-huh.
just want to jump in and say that Amelia's hand was up before we started the
Oh,
slide. And
okay.
Teresa's hand is up. I don't know if Z's hand is up right now.
Okay, sure, sure, sure. Oh, Sister Teresa, yes, come on into the space.
Hi, good morning, peace and blessing, family. As I'm listening to these chakras, um, I feel like I'm out of balance. Um, and I'm glad to know it. At first I was like, oh wow, but then I was like, Teresa, take it easy, give yourself grace. Don't be so hard on yourself because you're here for a reason. Just take it easy. So even that part of me has grown because before I've been like, oh my God, Teresa, you're in bad shape, but I didn't feel that at first. Like I felt that feeling. I was like, okay, wait a minute, take it easy. It's okay. You hear, there's going to be some healing that's going to take place. So, at least I know, what is ailing me because I didn't realize that, as weird because I'm actually going to be taking a class that's studying this. So I was just saying to myself, boy, you really need to, like I've been like actually procrastinating about taking my classes. And so this is really going to make me like dig deep and just like push past the procrastination and just do, my class anyway, because I, I need to get, some healing in these places. And I'm complete.
Sister Teresa, I invite you to take a breath.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a journey. Our time on this planet is a journey, as in, working to be more aligned and balanced and grounded. And it's a journey. We must have grace with ourselves, and recognize that grace with self is the important key, I believe, into becoming more balanced and aligned. And so also this awareness that you just communicated is also a great step, and just even being aware of the areas within self that you could offer greater love and hold closer. Just breathe, sister. Breathe. And I invite you to just be gentle with yourself as we're going through this. And we will offer, I'm going to continue to offer ways to get back into balance. It sounds like, though, you mentioned procrastination and not wanting to do your class. What comes up for you? Why do you feel that there's a blockage there in not wanting to go forth? Oh, sister, I don't know if you're still
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
unmuted.
like it's no, it's something that procrastinate something that I've been dealing with for a long time, and it's like I could come up with great ideas, but just like I can get distracted, and then I forget that I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing, and so that's something that I really need to just figure. I need to understand why is that, because once I do start it, and and I'm doing a steady flow, I really enjoy what I'm doing, but I just feel like where I'm at right now. Um, I just feel like I'm kind of like I don't feel like I feel like I'm out of line. I'm out of line, but at the same time, I'm getting back in line because I'm not telling myself, like I'm not lying to myself and say that, oh, Teresa, you're okay when you're not okay, but I'm not beating myself up. So that part of it, I know that I've grown, that I'm not beating myself up, because normally, if I would have read all the stuff that they were saying, I would have been so overwhelmed and embarrassed, but I didn't feel that. I felt a little something, but then I was like, okay, Teresa, it's okay. You're on here. Like every time you come on, wake up, there's healing that's going to take place. So there's going to be some healing that's going to take place. So give yourself grace. So just doing that alone was just so good for me. So,
Yes, sis.
well, yes. And just your voice, I didn't really hear everything because I was half asleep, but your voice was just so peaceful. And so I just jumped up. I was you got to get up. I know you're a little tired and sleep good, but you're going to jump your behind up and get up and get into this thing. Sit up and get up so you can get, what you're supposed to get today.
Good, thanks, sis. So that energy that I'm hearing from you is also connected to this sacral energy force, that creative energy to do and to manifest what it is that we desire. And so the sacral energy is connected to like flow and fluidity. Water is the element here. So sis, when you're feeling like there's something on your heart that you want to do and create and manifest, I offer that you maybe dance a little bit, put on some music, get that energy flowing, that creative energy flowing to manifest what it is that you're really looking to desire, that you really are desiring and that you're putting forth. And just don't give up. Be gentle with yourself. And when you're feeling that block, put on some good vibes to get your energy flowing. I offer that to you.
And I love dancing too, so thank you so much.
Yes, sis, yes.
I'll be in my bed dancing sometime. I just love dancing, so I'm definitely going to tap into that part of me. Thank you very much, sister. Appreciate you.
Yes. I definitely want to bring Sister Zia to the space. You are offering gems, sister. Would love to hear you.
Great family. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh boy. She's telling me to start the video. Give me a second.
It's all good.
Here I am. I needed this morning, and I got in finally, just in time. I've been having some challenges with connectivity on my computer, and I was frustrated because I was trying to get in. I actually had just decided to go on my phone on Facebook, and finally I got in, and it was right maybe a few seconds before you actually started the meditation. So I had to figure out what was going on very quickly, but I'm so grateful. I was a little distracted because of my challenges getting in, but I was able to focus enough to see what I need to do. And then now, as you're going over the imbalances, the signs of imbalance, I've known I'm out of balance for a while, and I'm not really sure how to fix it. So this is why I need to be here today.
What area? I know you say we were coming into the meditation space, but where did you feel tension, or where do you feel these imbalances within your body?
Pretty much all over. I'm completely out of balance. Just like
Take a breath, a deep breath. I offer that you breathe deeply. Breathe into your grounded space. Breathe into your womb space. It looks like you're sitting, so plant your feet to the earth and connect with that earth energy. If you can. And imagine just like pulling with the earth, just like grounding deep into the earth and receiving that vibration from the earth, that groundedness energy. Just breathe. Take some deep inhales through your nose and push the air into those lower grounded chakra energy centers. Take a couple breaths there. Connect with the earth. Get out of your head, whatever you're thinking about, whatever has been, going on, release all of that. Free. Take some more deep inhales through your nose. And exhale that energy. Pour that energy down through your feet, through your legs, into your womb space, into your lower abdomen. Breathe life into those spaces within your body. When you're ready, just let me know how you're feeling. I ask that our family holds the star in light, their love and light. As you're inhaling, you can inhale light, white, bright light. And exhale and release the blocking energy. Just imagine the blocks just being diminished. How you feeling, sis?
Better.
Still got work to do, but I'm better.
Come again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I still have work to do, but I do feel better.
Yeah. Just be gentle with yourself. We all are on a journey of working and releasing, and it's all a journey for all of us. That's why we're on this planet. It's a journey. But just, be gentle with yourself. Just be gentle.
The procrastination piece is huge for me. I'm so easily distracted. I have so many things in my head that it takes nothing for me to end up completely off of what I'm trying to accomplish in the moment. And so I've been asking for tools to use, and my cousin gave me one a couple of days ago, which is to do a brain dump first thing in the morning. Like when I wake up, just start free writing. And so I started the next morning, which was yesterday. And this morning, what I ended up doing, writing a letter to my ego to work with me instead of fighting me. I know it's trying to protect me, but that's not the kind of help I need right now. I need us to work together. And so this was part of my answer to getting there. Everything is in divine order.
I invite you to connect with the tool of breath. So our chakra energy centers are connected with life force prana energy as it connects. That's in Hindu practice, it connects with prana energy. And our prana is our life force. And what fuels our prana is our breath. So when we are feeling flustered, just stop what you're doing and breathe. when the wheels are turning. This is something I do for myself when the wheels are just turning, and just inhale, exhale.
I can do
Breathe.
that. It works for a minute. and then I'm back to I'll literally find myself literally walking around in circles, physically walking around in circles, trying to remember what I was trying to do, and then I'll stop. I'll say out loud, stop, breathe. I'll take at least 3 breaths, and if I don't feel like that did it, I'll keep breathing until I feel like I'm getting back to focus. Then I decide, and then I act. I find myself doing that often because I keep going back to being lost again. So I'm looking forward to combining tools so that I'm not doing that. The less I'm doing it, the better I know I'm getting. Yeah, if I find myself doing it like every hour or so, I gotta focus better. So I'm looking forward to maybe I gotta do it once or twice a day, and ultimately maybe I don't have to do it anymore at all. That would be wonderful.
I also offer, so what I'm hearing from you is the energy and the need to ground. So one of the characteristics of emotional symptoms of imbalance for the root chakra is feeling kind of all over the place. And your mind just keeps going from one thing to the next, one thing to the next. The energy of groundedness is can balance that, going from one thing to the next, and kind of being all over the place. And so connecting to the earth, going outside, planting your feet in the ground, laying in the ground, earthing can help bring greater balance into that groundedness that I'm sensing and feeling that you are looking to connect with. Being able to be more clear as well. But we're going to get more into that, sis, and I offer to also just connect with you more. Thank you for your share, sis. Thank you. Continue to breathe. Okay, we can pull back up the slide, Sister Kinyosu. And we're going to continue working our way up our chakra energy centers. Oh, I hear a voice. Okay, yep, that's perfect. Working up our chakra energy centers to the 3rd chakra, our solar plexus, connected with the color yellow. This is the energy center that where we honor ourselves. We have our self-love comes from this place. This chakra governs our self-esteem and our personal power. It is where our willpower comes from. Our ability to achieve, raw emotions, self-discipline are all governed by this energy center. The emotional symptoms where we may have imbalance in this space, our self-confidence may feel threatened. We may experience depression or confusion. We may be judgmental of ourselves and critical of others. We may be rigid and stubborn in our ways. Workaholic, that's another imbalance symptom here. We also may have doubt or mistrust in people in our life and may be constantly seeking the approval of others. Physically, this may manifest in poor digestion, problems with our weight, our kidneys and liver. So, and you'll hear that as we are moving up these energy centers, and the imbalances that we might feel are associated with the actual physical organs within our bodies. And so, just as the root and the sacral chakra is connected with our reproductive, creative energy. So when there's imbalance, there may be imbalances physically there. Same with our solar plexus, as that energy center is in the space of where our digestive system is. If there are problems, if we're having gut problems, digestive problems, there may be an imbalance there with our solar plexus energy. And when we are imbalanced, we have complete control over our emotions and our thoughts. Our ego or our small mind will have no unwanted influence over our actions. So it means we're able to be in balance and in control with our ego and our small mind. We know our place and accept our place in the world when we are in balance with our solar plexus energy. We have self-love, and in turn, we have a great appreciation for the people around us and the uniqueness that they bring. The element of fire is associated with this energy center. So that fire in our digestive system, that fire within our solar plexus, that's the energy, that's the element that is associated here. Moving up into our heart center. And so our heart chakra, our fourth chakra, is the connector between our physical realm of existence and our spiritual realm of existence. It's the connector. And the element of air is associated with our heart chakra and the color green. It is the energy of yang, or positive energy, and it connects the lower chakras to the higher ones, and it's very important for our spiritual healing and our evolutionary development. This governs our emotional self, bringing harmony, forgiveness, serenity, and love, and it governs our ability to love unconditionally and to heal. When there are imbalances here, you may feel like we're over-loving. There may be energies of jealousness, abandonment issues, anger may be present, loneliness or bitterness may also be symptoms. Our love may have conditions, or we may have a hard time, a difficult time trusting. We may be negative in our thinking, and we may find it hard to have a positive outlook on life when there's an imbalance here. We may also experience heart palpitations, chest pains, poor circulation, and low or high blood pressure may also be a symptom, I should say, of an imbalance here. However, when we are in balance, we feel great empathy for all living creatures. We are kind, we are loving and understanding and joyous, and we'll understand others and accept them for who they are, not judging or being critical of their actions. And we also don't mind spending time alone when we are balanced in this energy center. So I invite you to breathe into these spaces within our bodies, our solar plexus energy, which is located right above our navel, and our heart centers, which are right in the center of our chest and our heart. Connect with the colors, connect with the energies. And again, I invite you to come into the space. And also feel free to take screenshots here if you desire. Take notes if you like. Again, fire is the element associated with the solar plexus. So you can imagine fire here in your abdomen and air in your chest, as air is the element connected with the heart chakra. I want to open it up to our family. What's coming up for you? Can you feel these spaces within your body? I think I saw something come through on Facebook. Sister, if you could support me.
Yes. Well, Batar says my hips begin to rotate as if I was activating the medicine in those chakras.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, the chakra energy, there's swirling energies. And this is something I also want to ask y'all. Can you feel energy moving as we envision light, as we envision the colors? What colors are coming up? Are they bright colors? Are they, what are the characteristics of the energies that you are envisioning in your mind's eye as we are going through these spaces within our bodies? Are your colors, are they vibrant? Is it a glow? Is it bright, vibrant light? what are you envisioning in your mind's eye as we are working through these areas within our bodies?
Quasi drops in the chat, not reference to colors, but he says, I wish I could open the heart chakra more for self-love.
It was breaking up. Let me see. You said it was in the chat. I wish I could open the chakra more for self-love. Yes. So to that point, the elements, and we're gonna get into this in just a moment when it comes to some ways in which we could be more balanced. All of the elements that are here are ways in which we could balance out and create more openness within these energy centers. So, the root, the element of earth, earthing is a way we could create more balance there. Our solar plexus, fire, lighting fire, dancing around fire are ways that we can connect there. Oh, the sacral chakra with water, hydrating ourselves, going to the water, bathing, being in water, eating, well, we're going to get into this, fruits and things like that are also ways in which we can connect more. I also want to acknowledge the time. It's a little bit past 8. It's 8:02. I give gratitude to all of those who joined us but who have to leave and head off to begin their day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Grateful for you being here today. Good thanks. And to the heart chakra, so as I was saying, all of the elements here are ways in which we could create more openness, along with various foods and exercises and things like that. So we're definitely going to think about ways in which we could become more balanced in these spaces. But also, I would say the first step is having this awareness, which the community we're receiving, the sunrise, and being gentle with ourselves. Being gentle, having gentleness and grace, and recognizing that this is a journey is also, has a lot of weight as it connects with being more open and clearing and balancing these spaces within our bodies. Okay, moving on to, we can pull back up the slides to start. So the next chakra is our throat chakra. But I also want to pause. If we have anything else come through with the heart chakra and the solar plexus, I want to honor those spaces within our bodies. Okay. Beautiful. So our fifth chakra, going up our spine, is our throat chakra, located at the base of our throat. This governs our speech and creative expression in the world. This energy force is also, where we speak and communicate our choices and decisions, and how we communicate our creativity is all governed in our throat chakras. So blue, light blue, sky blue, vibrant blue is the color connected with this energy. And ether, or space, is the element of the throat chakra. Emotional symptoms that we may have an imbalance. We may experience that we might be over-opinionated or verbally abusive, or we might experience that we are unable to express ourselves or are oftentimes misunderstood or misinterpreted. We also may be wishy-washy or flaky, and just not able to be able to communicate and stand in our integrity if there's an imbalance in our throat chakra. Physically, this may manifest in like a throat lump, sore throat, laryngitis, problems with our teeth or jaws, earaches, sinus infections, problems with our thyroid. Also, our shoulders and necks may experience pain, and we may also exhibit an alcohol or drug dependency as well if there are physical symptoms. These may be physical symptoms of imbalances within our throat chakra. And when we are balanced, we have no problem expressing ourselves in the world. We are very creative and helpful, and we may be good at offering people sound advice when asked for. We may also know what we want out of life and not afraid to ask for it. Also, what we ask for always seems to come to pass with little or no effort on our part when we are in alignment with our throat chakra energy. I invite you to breathe into this space and imagine sky light blue emitting from your lower throat. Communication, self-expression, and creativity are welcomed here. Our third eye chakra is our sixth chakra energy. This space is where our dreams, our ideas, and our goals, our values, and our self-image all begins here in our mind's eye. It helps us to see clearly, both physically and in our psych minds. It supports our imagination, our awareness of the subtle and energetic world. Our intuitive knowings and our inner vision come from this space. Indigo is connected with our third eye. Emotional symptoms of imbalance may mean that we lack intuition. Our memory and learning capabilities may also be affected. We may have difficulty understanding the spiritual side of the world and the connection between our inner and outer realities. We may be moody. We may have distrust, maybe a common feeling as well. We may experience frequent headaches, insomnia, depression may be a physical symptom, dizziness, earaches, and also hormonal imbalances and equilibrium dysfunctions may manifest if there's an imbalance here. We may lack empathy for others, and we may have difficulties, again, understanding the spiritual side of the world and how it connects with our physical realm of existence. So when we are balanced in this space, we are open and focused. We have a deep spiritual connection. We have a strong morality and can determine between truth and illusion. Once all of the other chakras are aligned, we can achieve higher states of consciousness, allowing us to receive messages from our spirit guides and our angels. And these messages are sent through our connectivity with our third eye chakra. We are intuitive and we have great memory and can learn effortlessly. We can learn without problems when we are aligned in this space. So I invite you to breathe into these two energy centers, our third eye chakras and our throat chakra. And I offer you to share what comes up for you. The element of light is the element of our third eye chakra. So all elements combined manifest in our third eye. Breathe into this space. What comes up for you? I would love to hear your shares. So Star Chantel, are you, I see you posted in the chat, are you available to speak into the space? Okay.
Yes. So I learned recently that the color was blue, but I changed my office during the transition like of COVID and everything to actually using my office space and turning it to like a teal and yellow. And then I found out, and then it made sense because I needed to be surrounded by that color and that energy for that area, that chakra I knew I needed to work on. And then I had the form of cancer that I had, it was around the throat area. So that was also interesting to put those pieces together as well as I got older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting also too that you, blue and yellow were the colors that you chose for your workspace. because, you know, yellow is, again, connected with our willpower, our work ethic,
Mm-hmm.
all those things. And then the blue is our how we express ourselves in the world, right, and communicating. So that was such a divine alignment, sis.
Yes.
Very intuitive there, that you were challenged, that you were channeling, and really understanding, you know, what you needed to be around you. So you manifested, you know, your willpower
Right.
and communicating that into the world, and your work ethic, how you show up. Those are very much so in alignment. So
Yeah.
yes, sis. Mhm.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today in these spaces? Now that you you know, you put those energies into the space, how are you feeling?
Interesting, because now I'm back in the school, and so the energy has shifted. And that's something I didn't think about. So it's my second day being back in the building, and I feel, like I said earlier, releasing anxiety as I transition back. But maybe I need to be back in my little workspace, or bring some of those colors back into the workspace that I'm in now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
nourish your colors.
Yes,
Nourish
I'll bring them in now. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
Do we have? And thank you, sis, for your share.
Thank you.
Mhm. Do we
Well,
have
we
any?
don't have any hands up now, and there's no comments in the chat, but Amelia had her hand up earlier.
Mhm. Oh
And
yes.
I feel like there was somebody else, and then the hand went down. So, Amelia, are you still on and want to share? Okay. Yeah. It was Keys to Abundant Life. That's not you, Amelia, is it? Keys to Abundant.
That's Kyra.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's right. You had your hand up as well before.
This is Kyra. You had called me earlier, but I had just gotten on, and then when I was like, oh no, I missed it. But I'm glad I stayed on. I've really been trying to meditate. Not even trying. I've been meditating. But to just hear your explanations and to really go through the meditation with you as you're talking, I'm like meditating but taking notes. But then I open my eyes. Oh, I open my eyes and see that you actually have you actually have it a screen. And so I'm like, oh, I could just screenshot it, because I was going through the transcripts and writing down everything you were saying. So I'm like, I'll just literally listen again and actually watch your presentation again, just to go through everything. But literally, as I'm meditating, this presentation, your presentation, really been helpful, because it allows me to actually breathe even more deeply, like into the different areas of my body. So into the root, into the sacral, literally every single chakra. So I'm just thankful that I'm on, because I'm like, this is exactly what I needed. I meditate every morning, and this is like perfect timing. And just the fact that you were able to uh, explain it. And so it helped me with the colors. It helped me with the different areas that are being focused upon. So this like really came right on time. So I'm super happy that I'm on. So thank you so much for this presentation.
Thank you, sis. Thank you. So what's coming up for you in your body? What are you feeling? What are you sensing? How are your colors? How do they feel? What color are they? Are they, you know?
They're little. Okay, so for the what is this, the sacral chakra, that's really what I keep feeling like. I'm going through the meditation with you, but that's like the strongest area that I keep feeling as I'm breathing. And it's almost like a burning sensation in the sacral area. Um, and then when you were like, oh, dance. And I was like, oh, and when Teresa Scott was just saying, oh, I love to dance. And I'm like, oh my God, I love to dance. And also when you talked about it, it also made me think of Kundalini yoga.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I haven't done it, but I've only read about it. I have practiced yoga, but never Kundalini. and was saying I need to do it because it sounds like it would open up that area a lot more for me. So yeah, I just literally I'm able to breathe a lot more deeply into the lower area of my body, just listening to your presentation and hearing the explanation. But definitely, the red is definitely the red, the yellow, those are the two colors that are super bright for me. I'm imagining, but I think I need to like breathe more deeply with the throat chakra with the blue. Um, and then with the I think it was you said something about the yellow and the work ethic. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting because my home office, my house is just yellow. So I'm like, oh, this makes sense. I mean, so all the things that you're saying are making sense, but literally the one area that keeps being like a repetitive theme is the sacral area. Um, and just opening up that area is actually really big for me, and that's what I feel is happening right now.
Hmm. When you envision your sacral orange energy, can you describe the light?
Sure. Um, it's not a light, it's just a feeling, but it's almost like a like a pushing, I guess. It's like I can physically feel it. Like it's almost like a movement and a pushing, like it's coming alive. That's the best way I can describe it.
Mm-hmm. And it's a space in your body where you would like to send more healing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's good. I'm grateful for your share. Thank you. You have such great awareness of these spaces within your body. So that's half the battle. You are in definite alignment. Also, to what you spoke about, having your space in the color yellow. And so I was asking about the colors, the vibrancy of the colors that you envision, because that is also telling into, where we need to give, or where, we are wanted to give more energy to. So when our colors are really vibrant and bright, you spoke to your red and your yellow being really vibrant and bright. Those sound like things that you're really grounded in, that you may be flowing, and those spaces are charged up, they're circling, the energy's moving. And those, like what you mentioned about the orange energy, it really wasn't a light there. So you're very in tune with understanding these places within your body. And so I offer that you just continue to give yourself, infuse that energy. Imagine like that energy center swirling and, center on the orange. Really channel that color into your body. And you could, like I said, do more dancing. The element that's connected with your sacral energy is water. Hydrate yourself. We're going to get more and more into that in just a moment, of things that, different practices that we can do. But just to offer you, based on what you shared here, you're in such alignment. You also mentioned the Kundalini yoga, which is so powerful. So I didn't want to get too much into Kundalini today, because that can really just take us even in more depth in this work, because once all of our chakras align, that is our Kundalini energy that flows up and down our spine. And so with you doing that yoga, it activates all of our chakra energy centers and allows us to be able to flow with them more effortlessly. So you're in divine alignment, sis, and I offer that you just continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Yes, give thanks. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. All right, I see some things come through the chat, but I also we can pull back up the slides as well.
Okay. What was in the chat was Teresa's ad that she's been suffering with a lot of throat issues and had surgery years ago. Excuse me. Doctors recently found 4 nodules on her throat, waiting for biopsy results, and have a lot of pain in ears. Actually having pain in my left side right now.
Okay, so everyone, so if you're experiencing some discomfort while we're getting the slides back up, Um, so we all may be familiar with Deepak Chopra, and he has several meditations that you can find on YouTube or on Spotify or Apple Music, where he encourages, he leads us through guided meditations where we're able to create more grace and ease and release some physical tension in our bodies where our chakras may be. So if you are experiencing any type of dis-ease or discomfort at this moment, I invite you to take a deep breath. And on your next inhale, imagine bright, white, vibrant light pouring into your body. White light typically comes from our crown, but anywhere that you can just channel white light into your body and channel it and focus on those spaces within your body where you might be feeling dis-ease and discomfort. So, Sister Teresa, imagine vibrant white light coming into your throat energy. Imagine Sister Kaisha, I believe is who I was just speaking with. Imagine vibrant white light channeling into your sacral energy center, your womb space, your abdomen, your lower abdomen, and any other places within your body where you may be feeling dis-ease and discomfort. Just breathe white, bright light into those spaces. And just imagine the light healing you. Imagine the breath healing you. Just focus on that space. Take some deep breaths. Make sure you're grounding yourself. If you're sitting, plant your feet. If you're lying down, feel the surface beneath you. Just channel that light into those spaces. Thank you, sister. Thank you. All right, just breathe. Continue to breathe. Feel free to drop into the chat how you're feeling. I just want to check in with the family and the community. Let me know how you're feeling. And anytime you may be feeling dis-ease or discomfort in your body, channel light and breathe. Give oxygen into those spaces. So our bodies, we don't do enough breathing as humans, especially as human adults. We don't typically breathe properly. And so have you ever seen like a newborn baby or like an infant breathing when they're sleeping? You can see their whole body like breathing, like moving with every breath. That's how we're supposed to breathe. Giving our breath into every place within our body, because that breath and that oxygen is what gives life to our nerves, it gives life to our organs, it supplies nutrients to our bloodstream. So anytime we're feeling any dis-ease or discomfort, just focus on that space and breathe intentionally into that space. And give thanks, Terry. Thank you. Yeah, keep breathing.
Yes, I have it right here, Angele. I see Amelia that sent us a message from Facebook. She said she had to hop off of Zoom, and she thanks you for the session. Definitely resonated and grateful that she's present in meditation. Throat and sacral are the areas that she needs to work on. And Terry says, feeling relief of some pain and back.
Oh, good. Yeah, just breathe into those spaces. We have to remember to breathe. All right. Thank you, Sister Danielle, for you right on time. Okay, so moving up to our crown chakra, our seventh chakra. Our crown chakra governs our spirituality, pure consciousness, transcendence, and unity with the divine. It is associated with spiritual life experiences, deep self-knowledge, our sense of oneness, pure consciousness, and transcendence. Purple and white are the colors associated with this energy center. And it is the gateway that connects the physical and the non-physical realms of our existence. It is here where we find our divinity and become enlightened. From this place is where we realize that we are truly connected to all that is. And with this knowledge comes great compassion for all life, all living things, eternal bliss, and infinite wisdom. Some emotional symptoms that we may have imbalance in this space. We may experience depression. We may experience inability to learn, confusion, self-centeredness, rigid thoughts on religion, lacking our purpose in life. We may have a pessimistic perspective. And we also may have a fear of alienation if there's an imbalance here. Chronic exhaustion, and also sensitivity to light and sound may be physical symptoms that there might be an imbalance here. When we are balanced, we are living in the presence of now with a strong connection and trust to our inner selves. We are intuitive and wise. The element of consciousness is connected with this chakra. So I invite you to breathe into your crown, connect with vibrant, bright light, white light into your crown space. And I invite you to share what comes up for you. I saw a few things come through. Oh, you're feeling much better. Thank you, Safari. We can go on to the next slide, Sister Akinyofu. Oh. I would like to hear, and before we get into more on how to nourish these spaces, I want to open up the space to, as we just went through all of our chakra energy centers. I guess we could take it down, Akinyofu, sorry. As we just channeled through, journeyed through all 7 of our energy spaces, how y'all feeling? Were you able to feel these energies within your body? Were you able to connect with these colors? Were your colors vibrant? Were they glowing? Were they not so vibrant? Do we have greater awareness, or where are the places where we're feeling blocked as we channel through all 7 areas? How y'all feeling?
Cal says, I was able to see that I'm out of balance in a few areas and have a lot of work to do.
Gentleness, Sister Chantel, gentleness. Yes, this is a journey, and balance ebbs and flows. This world that we live in, this earth, is a trip, right? It's always something going on that triggers us, or that sparks something within us that may throw us off balance. And so we just having the awareness. You all have incredible awareness in this community of recognizing when there may be spaces that we may need to be more balanced within our own selves. And so that's the first part. Having the awareness and recognizing that there's something off here that's within ourselves that are blocking us from being able to, flow through life and flow through this journey. And so, again, having grace with ourselves is very, very important here.
Okay,
All
yes.
Right,
Lakia says, feeling hopeful. Terry says, greater understanding, want to explore further. And I'm going to go out on a limb and invite Adam into the space to share his thoughts and bring a male voice into the. Adam, are you able?
I can't hear you, brother.
Good morning, everybody.
Peace.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I thought the whole, exercise and experience was pretty, humbling for me because sometimes we lose sight of what we currently have in front of us, which is our power. And also the chakra also is a big reminder of how powerful we are as beings as well. So sometimes when we feel that the world is beating us up every day, or if the world doesn't have our back, the breathing exercise, helps me throughout the day. And I also listen to meditation music to, ease my mind. And I also try to, drink clean water as well. So I just want to, thank you for this basic exercise, because it's the basic things that can, determine where we're going in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, brother, thank you for that share. And you're absolutely right. As growing up as humans on this planet right now, we've only really been taught our five senses, right? Sound, taste, what are they, touch, sight. However, there are many, many powers that we have within our body. There are many, many senses that we have within our body. And being able to have awareness of these spaces and what they govern and how they really connect our physical, our spiritual, and emotional bodies is very important for us being able to walk in higher vibration and walk in alignment with our true selves and our high vibrational selves on this planet, with the other senses that we commonly know. So thank you for pointing that out, brother.
And I just want to add one more thing that those screenshots that you showed to us, it just also reminds us the toxins that we carry into our bodies each and every day blindly as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't really know it, where it's coming from at times.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so to that point, I also will share on the Facebook group, I will post the slides and the PDF in the Facebook group as well. So the family will have, the community will have access to the information. So check out for the Facebook group later on today.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into some practices on how we can heal and become more balanced in these areas. There are so many things that we could do. And I'm so excited to share some of them with y'all. But again, this is a journey, and there are many, many things that we can do to create more balance in our lives. And so, when we feel these things, when we feel like we're all out of balance, don't fret. We have the power to really transform ourselves and our lives, ourselves. And so we can definitely get into that. And if I can, Yofu, we can put up the slide about how to nourish our colors, how to nourish our chakra energy centers and the colors of our energy. So as mentioned throughout, each chakra has a particular element and color that is associated with its energy center. And so there are many, many things we could do. The first, the first way is by just channeling and tuning into the elements. So, as we were going through, we connected with the element of earth for grounding, water for our sacral chakra, fire energy for our solar plexus, air for our heart centers, ether and space. And so with our fifth chakra, let me go again. Our first, second, and third chakra energy centers are our physical realm of, connect with our physical realms of existence. Our tangible manifestations are represented and governed in our first lower three chakras. And so we have our tangible elements in this space: earth, wind, fire, air. Our heart chakra is the connector. And so as we move up into our air element center, we begin to experience more transcendent elements that we can connect to as we are on this journey of ascension, right? So ether and space, when connecting with our fifth chakra and the element of ether and space, we can just envision being in space, envision being amongst the clouds and beyond in the universe. And we can also just connect with that energy of being free in the space and feeling what our energies, what our bodies and what our beings feel like being held in space. And so that energy, that element connects with the throat chakra. The sixth chakra, our third eye, is light. When connecting with this element, we can envision bright light, white light, or indigo light coming into our bodies, or envision ourselves being surrounded or being in indigo light. And consciousness with our top crown chakra, connecting with our higher levels of consciousness. So this may look like meditation. It may look like, breath, also breath work, even though breath work connects with air and also space. But the beauty about all these chakras is that they all build upon one another. They all support one another. Even with earth energy, there's water and fire and air and space, all components of earth energy. I also like to offer that the colors themselves offer healing. So on the days where you may be feeling like, not really grounded, or you may want to connect more with your solar plexus energy, wear those colors. You can wear red or purple or whatever the areas are that you feel that you would like more nourishment. Surround yourself in those colors, and that will also help to facilitate greater balance and alignment in these area spaces. Of course, so crystals, as you can see here, those are 7 crystals, and each element, each chakra has a crystal that connects with this energy. And so amethyst is connected with the third eye chakra, but also I've used it for the crown chakra as well. Also for the crown chakra, we can use clear quartz. If you have clear quartz, that connects with crown chakra energy. Lapis, or the blue stone here, is connected with our 5th chakra. Any green crystal, as well as rose quartz, because rose quartz also connects with heart-centered energy. So you can use those as well if you're connected to the crystal energies. For our solar plexus, if you have tiger's eye or pyrite, those are some crystals that you can also just have anytime that you may be feeling like you need to be charged up. Literally take the crystal, hold it in your hand, or you can place the crystal on the place within your body where you need greater nourishment. For the sacral chakra, carnelian is an orange crystal that connects with our sacral chakra energy and creativity. And root chakras, we can use red jasper. I've also used smoky quartz as well for our element of earth and our root chakra energy. So if you have crystals and are connected to crystal work, you can charge those crystals up and use them on your body to realign and rebalance yourself. Also, you see here movement. So I spoke earlier about how dancing is really connected with our creativity and our sacral energy, but dancing gets all of the energy centers moving. It gets them all turning, and it gets them fired up. So dancing is also another way to balance and ignite your energy centers. Singing for the throat chakra is also very powerful. Music, sound healing. I know we are also connected to sound healing in this space. And so that also awakens all of our chakra energy centers Sound also is very much so connected to our throat chakra as well. You'll see the yoga poses here. So these are 7 yoga poses, but there are so many yoga poses that, yoga positions, I should say, that help to channel and realign our bodies. So doing yoga is a great way, and Sister earlier mentioned and spoke to Kundalini yoga as a way in which we could realign our chakra energies. And lastly, but certainly not least, but this is also not last, there are so many ways in which we could charge ourselves up and realign with our chakra energy centers. But the food we eat is so important and such a great way to realign our energy centers. And so, you know, there's usually, if there's, say, for instance, you want to channel in your solar plexus, your yellow energy, that fire, that you know, really want to get ignited, maybe on your work ethic and things like that. You could eat various things like grains, yellow foods, things of that nature, things that are healthy for your digestive system, that create a smooth digestion. Bananas, plantains, foods of that nature may be good, or are good rather, for your third chakra, your solar plexus. Fruits are very, very powerful for your sacral energy, that orange sacral energy. Fruits are good. And so when you're thinking about the foods also connect with each element. So for instance, our grounding energies, our first chakra, our root chakra energies. Root vegetables are really, really good for fueling and nourishing this energy system. So if you're not feeling really grounded and you want to do something, eat some potatoes or some beets. Beets are very, very powerful because they're red and they're root vegetables. So beets are very, very powerful for your root chakra. Fruits are very, very powerful for your sacral energy. For your third chakra, grains and things that support healthy digestion are good for that space. For your heart chakra, leafy vegetables, leafy greens, avocados, anything green, but really leaves, and are really good for your heart chakra, and that's where your lungs are. So if you all look at a leaf, you can see, it looks like, you know, you see the veins in there. It kind of looks like it could be like in your lungs because it's good for your lungs. It's good for your breath. It's good for your heart area. Your fifth chakra, juicing, water, is really, really good. Any juicing is really, really great for your throat chakra. Teas, liquids are really good for hydrating the throat. Seaweed is also a good food for your throat chakra because it connects with the thyroid, and seaweed has high nutrients and minerals that support the thyroid. So if you're feeling imbalanced there, you know, have a good seaweed salad, if you will. For your third eye chakra, and as we move up and connect more with higher consciousness, you'll notice that our foods are not really connected. Because, you know, when we connect with our higher realms of existence, all light and consciousness is really what feeds us. And so with our third eye, there are some purple vegetables, like olives are really good. Things that also support brain health, dates, lentils, those are really good for our third eye and seeing. Purple cabbage, that's also really good for our third eye and seeing. And for our highest element, our highest chakra, our crown chakra, water, juice, and just connectivity is really best for our crown chakra. And so those are just some of the ways in which we can nourish our chakra energy centers. If you're also connected to essential oils are also very good, and there are various essential oils that resonate with each chakra energy center as well. And lastly, we're going to close out. I want to give a time check. I maybe need about 10 more minutes. We're going to close out with a meditation and some affirmations to just really align and balance. But I also want to go into the space and offer anyone who would like to speak? I saw some things come through in the chat. Yes, I see y'all sharing about, yeah, the foods that you are eating. Give thanks, give thanks. Mm-hmm. And how they connect to you. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Before we get into our closeout meditation, do we have any hands? I just want to be sure that we connect, or any other questions around ways in which you could become more balanced in your energy spaces.
This is Teresa. I just want to say is that I'm actually scheduled to take a class on crystals as well as Reiki healing. And so this is gonna really push me to really like dig deep in and go do my classes, because when I did doing one of my Reiki classes, I did the Reiki and I felt so much better physically. It was the first time I ever did a Reiki on myself, and it was really, really nice, but I just got so distracted. But I'm going to forget about distraction and go back to eating, like I was doing beets, pineapple, and ginger. And I felt much, much better when I was doing that. So I missed it for like 3 or 4 days. I was just drinking 2 or 3 shakes a day. And I felt really, really good. So I'm going to go back to doing that today. And I'm going to definitely spend an hour and just work on my classes. So thank you very, very much, sister. I really feel so awesome about what happened today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Sid. And I'm glad you brought up Reiki. Yes, Reiki is another way that we could just realign and connect with our energy centers. Absolutely. Thank you for that, sis. Thank you. All right, so as we move to our close out, I invite everyone to, again, ground yourself. If you're sitting, plant your feet in the earth. If you're lying down, feel your body supported by your couch or your bed or the floor, however you're lying. And just feel that support, feel the support of the earth. Take some deep breaths, settle into your space. Today we took a journey through our chakra energy centers, starting with our first chakra, our red chakra energy, connecting with the element of earth. And I invite you to, again, envision all of your chakra energy centers. Red for earth, purity, stability. At your tailbone, sacral chakra, connecting with the energy of orange, life energy, our creativity, the element of water. Our solar plexus energy, above our navel, the yellow energy, connecting with our personal power, self-esteem, element of fire. Moving up, connecting with our heart chakra, center of our being. Energy of green, unconditional love, abundance, healing, element of air. Moving up into our throat chakra, blue, communication, self-expression, creativity, element of space, ether, being free. Moving up to our third eye chakra energy center, color indigo, connecting with the element of light, connecting with our insight, intellect, and intuition, all the way up to our crown chakra, transcendent, pure consciousness, connecting to all that is. Now, imagine vibrant, bright lights channeling all down through your body, connecting all of your chakra energies. balancing them, transmuting blockages, releasing all that may be troubling, may be challenging. White light ignites all of your chakra energy centers. They are swirling, they are vibrant. All of your colors are radiant. You envision all of your colors in alignment and balance. And as you breathe, breathe light, life, and breath into these spaces. Just be. Hold yourself in grace. Hold yourself in light. Be well and be balanced. And I thank you for joining me today. Come back to your breath. Slowly come back into the space. Just flow. Do what feels best for you. As we keep in mind gentleness, gentle with ourselves, we are going through this journey. I'm complete. Starting Yofu up our final slides. I have an offer for the community. And I would also like to offer that, there's some cleansing and detoxing that you can, a detoxing journey that you can go through to just really cleanse and, chart a new course in connecting with your chakra energies and releasing any blockages that you might have. And so I'll definitely post the these things into our Facebook community for you. So this is my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me. Visit journeysinharmony.com. And on journeysinharmony.com, there is a chakra energy, 21 days to being more balanced. And throughout these 21 days, you can go through a chakra energy clearing detox where, each, there are sets of days where you will focus on one chakra, infusing in affirmations, infusing in various intentional foods, intentional exercises and activities to really regain balance. And we'll be in, try a new course for connecting with these energy centers and getting some tools that you can use to point to anytime you may be feeling imbalanced. You can also email me there at angele@journeysinharmony.com. My special offer, I think the internet, it may be me. My special offer today, I thought I had a picture here of a recipe book. So I have a recipe book that is 7 chakra soups. And so they're cleansing, detoxifying chakra soups where each of them coincide with a particular energy center. They are all different colors. They're the colors of our chakra energies. And 2 people will receive a copy of my recipe book. The first folks who email me or text me to that number there or send me a quick email, the first 2 folks to reach out can receive a copy, a complimentary copy of my recipe book, which is also available at journeysinharmony.com. I'll give thanks. I love offerings. We are so grateful and have gratitude for this time, for this space, and have the opportunity to receive love offerings. So you can send them to Spirit of a Woman, Cash App, and the code today is 398AD for your love offerings and donations for today's session. Grateful, give thanks.
Julie, can you share who's up next?
Yes, I'm not seeing, I think I'm experiencing some bandwidth issues, so it's not coming up clearly.
Okay, no problem. I can go ahead and do that. So tomorrow is Wednesday, August 25th. We have June Broxton presenting Growing Soul Foods and its benefits. And the following day, Thursday, on the 26th, Chantel will be with us. Her topic is Eat, Slay, Love. We invite you to come back to listen to the presentation. And for all of you who are in a space that are new meaning this is your first time in Zoom or even first time out there in Facebook, please let us know. Drop it in the Zoom chat if you're in here, and drop it in the comment section if you're on Facebook, and allow yourself to receive the blessings from the more seasoned community members. And I'll also invite you to come back. Don't let this just be your one day in Wake Up, but do have an experience of waking up every day, at least 5 days a week with us. So the 5 days we're here is Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday for our long day, 7 to 8:30, and Monday and Wednesday for our short days, 7 to 7:30. Always on Zoom, always streaming live on Facebook. And if you want to receive text notification about when we are and presenting and who's presenting, you can go into your text right now to open up a empty text message and type in the to section, the number 74121, and in the comment section, type in Woo Nation and press send, and you'll be put on an automated text messaging system and receive the information moments before we go live. We have swag. So we have the classic mask and t-shirt, sweatshirt, and mug, and we have an additional water, what is this thing called? It's a water cup. Yes, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm not coming up with the name, but that. You will go.
And Yofu, I can help you. It's a thermos.
Thermos, thank you.
Thermos. No
Thank
problem.
you. It's bit.ly, bit.ly/Woo Swag. You can type that into your computer browser and it will take you right to the ordering page. And so stay in touch. We want you to register. You have to register in order to get the Zoom link every week. You're gonna need to do that. So you would do that by going to bit.ly/Wake Up Movement, and you will be on the email list with all the goodies of information that you need to know. We have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. The group you would need to request admittance into, and you will do that here, bit.ly/Woo Community. And there is where you can see all the juicy stuff that's not available to the public. We have Instagram and we have YouTube, and you can take a look there by checking out the @Wake Up Everybody Virtual for Instagram and bit.ly/Woo on YouTube. Make sure that the Y in YouTube is uppercase. And then our email is info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. That's it for our presentation. And we're now going to honor Angele with the love shower that you do so well. And Angele, this was a very juicy session. Thank you. So I am actually going to ask everybody to unmute.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Angela, for the great,
So
great
much.
information.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you.
so
Thank
juicy.
My
Not
Thank
sister.
you, Angela. I
I
Hey,
want
enjoyed,
to say,
I
everyone,
enjoyed
let's
what
move
I
forward.
heard.
Let's stay powerful
Awesome.
reminder to
and
love
continue to,
myself.
empower yourself each and every day.
Dancing.
Pleasant to love.
Yeah.
I want to say that I love
You got
everybody.
me dancing.
Angela.
Yeah. You got me dancing.
Teresa.
You got me
Keep doing
dancing.
your thing, Angela.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance. Hey, let's
Yes.
dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance. Hey, let's dance. Love y'all.
I love
So
you. Peace.
awesome. Mwah. Peace and blessing, my loves. It was awesome.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
You too.
Y'all rock.